stage, reppin' BK. I really don't know what to say about him. He's just really dope. I'm happy to bring him out. He's repping New York City's youth urban word scene. They in the building pretty hard tonight, so without further ado, we'll bring up our first feature for the night, BYung.
I don't know much about my past, but all I know is I watched my papa get gunned down by the militia. Oldest sister ran away and I never got a chance to kiss her goodbye. And my mother, the same woman who sung lullabies in my ears, slit her throat. Told herself she'd rather die by the stroke of a blade than die by the hands of her own people. But I promised her I wouldn't miss her. I wouldn't drop a bitter tear. My heart's bitter than pears in the winter. I swore on my life my pain would be a thing of the past. Shot a soldier in the face and laughed to prove no emotions run through this body. I am 10 years old with soldiers of life riding side by side, and we ride on any squad with no regrets. Burn this city down until there's nothing left and watch the ashes swallow the sky. I am the revolution. I done seen everything in 10 years but God. In the city of gods we kill angels too, so if the price is right, you can come on down, you fucking coward, you. Never gave me a high school to run around in, never had a notebook to write in, never had no one to look up to, so I look up to the skies and discuss like, if you are God, then why have we been suffering for so long? Why do you give men leeway to get in the booth and spit about the guns and the struggle when they never held their little brother's brains in their hands and was told to suck it up? Why is the government still using the tower as cover-ups, forcing you to never see what the real truth is? I wanted to personally shoot the person who puts pictures of us in false magazines, like that's really gonna make a difference, like they're really gonna feel what I'm feeling. These rappers gonna be villains to save their life. See, I'm killing to save my life. So only if they don't die, then I don't eat tonight. So what the fuck you want from me? This is all I know. How long must it go on? Must I kill every woman and man before you heal my bleeding soul? My family did not deserve to die, so why have you taken them from me? Fuck it, I'll send them all to you. Let one shot off in the air to remind you it was me. Like what type of law lets chaos run free across the heart of the pure-hearted? I spit on your word. Burn my hands before I pray and cut my legs before I ever bow down to a Lord who lets this type of chaos run free. Just to think I'll never need the touch of a woman. Never need the hug of a man, just slugs until I'm a man, until I'm old enough to never understand why I hate, but was told enough to send hate through their kids and them through their kids and so on and so forth. Death is ongoing in war. War's like bad beds. It always hurts those who sleep on it. So the next time you're waking up and you're reviving what's dreams and what's reality into your mind frame and you happen to see me in between, just know that I am coming and I won't stop until blood is spilled. I dare you to kill me. I dare you to shoot me. I may have innocence in my face, but I never had innocence in my heart. We was trained to hate this hard. So if you thought the thought of me dying young was going to budge me, you got another bullet coming. So until a bullet comes in and lays me on my deathbed, I will kill and keep killing for every man who has killed.
They said I held the sun under my tongue too long and Apollo needed to shine back because truth is still hurting. Claimed I had picked betrayal out of my teeth with Christ's cross and spit salvation over deaf ears. Told me I had bled dead eggs in padded tissue paper once a month, so I wasn't worthy. The world is too ashamed of Kotex pads vomiting the features of their mistakes, so fetuses push their dreams in aborted strollers, wheels broken at the pavement of concrete wombs. Mom, did I ever get to thank you for not vacuuming my spirit out of your soul? Cause thank you. I dare us to be parents to our children, cause I can still feel their dead hearts tremble in my sleep. So when I speak, I see children in heaven cheering for me. They told me my poetry smelled too much like the whiff of a slave hanging from a tree with the blood trailing down his feet, choking the words that I speak. And so I coughed up civilizations at the train stations of thought, got change caught in the breath of my existence, like the same breath that blew Adam into existence. Check on my resistance, diligent with consistence. Ain't no more but inscriptions of ancient pyramids on this pigment, but I will walk to Mecca with the metaphors on my back. Got Jericho in my knapsack with scripture combed into my naps stacked. I dare you to tell me I ain't black enough. Dare you to tell me my poetry hasn't danced enough, or my mind isn't advanced enough. History echoes in the footsteps of my ancestors, stomping in the throat of my song. Harvested from the kingdom that cometh in the morning, depicting thousands of souls in the silhouette shapes of crosses, spitting false doctrine. Our thoughts are hinged at the impressiveness of our ignorance, and the world falls like this. Silent. I dare you to make a sound. Because I have walked around these streets my whole life in first person, and I can be the first person to admit I am nowhere near perfect, but it hurts when dreams are lost with purpose and money makes breast-filled revolutions go shirtless. My father is no hero. My uncle, no martyr. They were drug addicts too weak to have a purpose worth dying for. I have no pity for your addictions. I dare you to be the daughter of one of those willowing, weeping drug stories of a mother who has tried more than once to take her own life in fear that she may actually live to see God make a difference. I dare you to be the story I've never told and you've never heard, but have always been to listen to a poet even when they don't seem to sound as hip, because maybe, just maybe, the soul singing is all this was ever worth. And maybe, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow, but I know where I am right now here on this earth, spitting. I dare you to lick the blood off of my lips and have a taste of this.
History's alive and they teach you in school. Fraudulent view on the golden rule. Peaceful land that was born civilized, robbed of its riches, its freedom, its pride. Behold as I rock your soul, as I unfold the greatest story never told. Most will never know the lonely road we take to rock and roll, to fight for a culture most of our people don't claim as their own. I sang black music. My people said I didn't sound black enough. I sang rock music. My people said I sound black too much, suggesting I dress more rock. Wear some skulls, skin-tight jeans that will eventually shrink my cock. Totally, dude, don't stop till all black influence is annihilated and missing. And this coming from musicians who worship Jimi Hendrix. What must we do to receive credit for what we invented? Abandon Africa and embrace Europe for the world to pay attention? It's time to take matters in our own hands and force black rock and roll to be taught in every grade school history class. So when it comes to our children becoming rock musicians, they won't be afraid to ask. Less playing with guns, more banging on drums. When you're from the slums and the projects, playing guitar gets you little respect. They have more gaps than they have self-esteem. Most ghetto youth don't believe in themselves or their dreams. Instead, we're led to believe that our hearts and minds is filled with demonic insanity. Sell out, black, white boy, Oreo, Eminem, Lenny Kravitz. This is how they slander me. Don't get me wrong, I love Metallica as much as I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. But let's be honest, my mouth is too honest to sing in a choir. The audio I desire is unknown to my community, and it's a shame they couldn't recognize an all-black rock band and Fishbone had living color painted in its bad brains. Instead of calling us black man, they called us coon. Instead of giving credit to Little Richard for creating rock and roll, they gave it to Pat Boone. They say black people ain't supposed to pick up guitars to play rock and roll. But if we didn't pick up guitars, would there be any rock and roll? If your answer ain't no, then you must know this. You subconsciously expect me to be the hootie to your blowfish. And guess what, bitch? I don't blow shit. Music is not meant to divide. It's meant to unite all sisters and brothers, regardless of color. The human race will exterminate each other if we don't break the mold. Let's treat this music like life as we rock and soul.